Yeah.
All right, I am going to call the meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, need a motion to approve the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda for March 2nd, 2026.
Second.
Any discussion, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Don't have any people here for the next thing. Need a motion to approve meeting minutes of Monday, February 9th, 2026.
Move to approve meeting minutes of Monday, February 9th, 2026.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Any public input tonight? Is that when you want me to mention this? Okay. So Dave received a phone call today from a friend of one of our community members, Lillian
Mauer.
It's got a lot of R's in there that I didn't really know how to say it. She is going to be celebrating her 100th birthday on March 9th. And yeah, so because she's a Chairs resident, I'm going to read this proclamation that we came up with. Proclamation honoring Lillian Maurer on the occasion of her 100th birthday. Whereas reaching the age of 100 years is an extraordinary milestone achieved by only a select few, reflecting a lifetime of resilience, wisdom, strength, and grace. And whereas on March 9th, 2026, Lillian Maurer will celebrate her 100th birthday, marking a full century of life, love, family, friendship, and service. And whereas Lillian Maurer has been a valued and cherished resident of the city of Alcester, contributing to the spirit and character of our community through her presence, example, and the relationships she has built over the years. And whereas her century of life has spanned generations of history, progress, and change, and through it all, she has remained a testament to perseverance, kindness, and dedication. And whereas it is fitting and proper that the city of Alcester recognize and celebrate this remarkable achievement and honor Lillian Maurer for the legacy she represents to her family, friends, and the entire community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the City Council of the City of Alcester hereby congratulates Lillian Maurer on her celebration of her 100th birthday and extends its heartfelt appreciation for her life and example. And be it further proclaimed that Monday, March 9th, 2026 shall be declared Lillian Maurer Day in the City of Alcester in recognition of her 100 years of life and the joy and inspiration she brings to our community. In witness whereof, this proclamation is hereby adopted the second day of March 2026. So, yeah.
Very nice.
I'm sorry if I completely murdered her last name. But yeah, big congrats to Lillian on that achievement and making the 100-year mark, so yeah. So she is a resident at the care center here in town. So I'm gonna go over on Friday and read this to them at their lunchtime. So, and present it to her, so, yeah. I know, it's exciting. It's fun.
And when you turn 100, we'll do the same for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I better have a cool party.
A pool party?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Could you imagine
With,
the fire
like,
alarms
with
going off
floaties.
with all the candles? God.
Yeah, I want 100 candles, please.
Ooh, sounds fun. I think we should do like a daisy chain of, they can all light up themselves.
Dave just wants fireworks. All right. We don't have any other public input tonight, I don't think. Nope. All right, no legal updates or sheriff's office. I don't see anybody here for that. All right, number 8 on the agenda, the CDBG loan request from Christine Skelton.
Hello. Hi, Christine.
Okay. Hello, board. I am looking for some money to repair my very old building. And it looks like my total that I have so far is $11,113.13. I am asking for 15,000 just in case we go over. But we're gonna do the majority of the work between my dad, my husband, and myself. And then hopefully I have another flooring quote coming. But I have carpet in my hair salon, and that's gross. It's really gross. It's been there for 30 years. And yeah, so, do you have any questions for me?
I do not. Does anybody else?
No, you gave a lot of information. It was very, very thoroughly done.
Very
It was.
thoroughly done.
And
I wrote down.
I would have to agree that carpet is not ideal.
So if you know my building downtown, it's Heritage, formerly Main Attraction, formerly
Well,
It's a flower
Unique
shop for a
Floral,
while.
formerly Main Attraction, formerly another flower shop, but it's got a big hole in the side. So we're hopefully gonna fix that. I think there's things living in it, so hopefully we'll get rid of it, because they make noises.
can't turn the blow dryers up high enough.
And then, yeah, hopefully, fix the front, make it look a little more modern, make it look a little more fresh.
Yeah, it is one of the oldest buildings in town.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, concrete, there's really no way to level that out since it is sold, but, because I believe it was a creamery back in the day. So I have a ramp. It was a very nice little ramp, but, yeah.
So it's a total of 15,000, right? Yeah.
And my intention is if I do not use it all, that I would put it back, because the less money I can pay a month, the better.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's just a loan, so this is something like completely,
Yeah, it's the same thing that we did for Brenda Hockle with Snowstorm. I cannot talk to
I
them.
always call it
Snowstorm,
showstorm.
quote.
Yeah.
I call it showstorm.
That's my mom.
I know.
Yeah, well, she's like, did you know they do this? And I was like, no, that would really help me
I
out.
tell you about these things.
Oh, man.
So we just need a motion.
I motion to approve the CDBG loan to Heritage Salon in the amount of 15,000.
Second.
Any further discussion? Any questions?
What kind of interest rate?
Huh?
Interest rate?
What is it, 4%? Yeah. Anything else?
Paperwork's all done by the city attorney's office. Once it's approved, and then once that's done, have her come in, sign the paperwork, go over everything, and she'll check.
What kind of length of time?
I have to look again. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think it was 7
I
years.
think 7 years.
But like she said, as you'd
Yeah.
want the monthly payment
Yeah.
forever.
Like if I cannot have but again, I do not have $11,113 in my back pocket for projects. But it'll look really nice, thank you.
Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Make sure you do before and afters so we can put it in the paper.
Ooh, yeah, well, I actually really want to have a fun, like, grand reopening,
Yes.
hopefully later this summer, early fall. That is the hope, so.
I'll work with the city attorney, and I'll call you once the paperwork's completed.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to leave. Thank you, council.
Thank you.
See ya. Hopefully on Friday. All right, Paul, you're up next.
Everybody's favorite part, the engineering part, right?
It's 6:10. We're doing great this day.
Okay, I'll go as fast as possible for everybody.
Don't go any faster than you normally go.
Okay. I'll just kind of go through the engineering report with all the projects that we have with you. For general engineering, no new things have come up, so nothing on that end. For Tanya, on the sanitary sewer CIPP collection system, bids came in, looks like it was a little bit high. I think the budget was about $950,000, came in close to 1.1 on it. Part of it is also tied with my 4th Street project too, so once we get that thing bid out here the next few weeks, start that thing, we'll figure out then how all that math works out. But likely we'll be cutting some things here and there, or we also might get lucky and some of the point repairs that aren't part of my project we don't have to do, and then yeah, it all kind of works out math-wise for all that. There is an invoice for that for the engineering as well. Moving along to wastewater treatment, looks like the only thing left is just a few minor items on the electric side to kind of clean up, and an operations and maintenance manual to get completed to you guys here in the next week or so. So that should be finishing out here soon. For the water tower coating, looks like those bids came in here. Let's see, project budget. Looks like you're somewhere in the ballpark on there, but then also I think there's been some talks too with Sarah. You guys might have to do some temporary storage for water just because of the pressures and everything in the system. So we'll have a discussion again for the 4th Street project, how that all moves around, start doing the moving around and everything. There is an invoice for that as well. 4th Street, I'll skip on to the last since I do have that amendment on there too. Couple last items, there is that drainage study through FEMA and emergency management. I reached out to them here probably 4 weeks ago or something like that. This state knows no new information on it. It's basically up to FEMA, so we're still waiting on July to that's the deadline for everything. So we'll kind of see what ends up ultimately happening there, but hopefully FEMA looks like they're still giving out things, but we'll see where it all goes. One thing I didn't have in here is there's that DOT TAP program that we applied for. Still going back and forth with the state on that. I think I got her final items for everything, but we'll see how that ultimately ends up going for it. Talking about the 4th Street water main project. So basically we got comments back from Danner with all that. One thing I think that Tanya brought up too is you guys had some questions about budget allocations for everything. So kind of that top section there, I did the breakdown of, at the end of the day, construction project wise, not including the CIPP stuff that we did do the point repairs, we're assuming about a $1.5 million budget for that, not including about the $200,000 that would be on top of it too for the the point repairs, excuse me, for all of that. Given now with some of the other things going on, we'll have to kind of play around with the monies and all that to make it all work. Part of that project too is to specifically put it into a whole bunch of bid schedules on it too, so once we actually get bids in, see what the magic numbers are, and then if we need to remove things out of the bids, we can easily do that a little bit easier than here's everything and then trying to figure everything out. So make our lives a little bit easier on that. One thing I wanted to bring up too is I have an amendment in front of you here to basically kind of some of the engineering overages for everything. I kind of have it listed on there, some of the things that we didn't anticipate at the end of the day. Basically I'm asking, instead of actually requesting more money, I'm just requesting to basically take some of the construction budget, take some of that stuff where we'd have an on-site person, take some of that budget and pay us on the design side for it. There are some savings in the fact that the guy that we're actually going to have out here this year, he's going to be doing some cross-training for the person that's also going to be doing the CIPP stuff. So that way we don't have to have 2 people in town. We can have one person during that time in here too, so that we get some cost savings on that end for it. So that's why I just kind of want to let you guys know. That's all I'm just requesting here is just to kind of move some money around. At the end of the day, it's a no-cost change order, just reallocating things. Still looks like I have enough budget to basically get all this, 40, 42 hours a week with somebody on here. That's assuming that they're going to go all the way through November. If it does look like we're going to shrink up the project, it's likely going to be a little less than that too. Plus there's additional budget that's allocated for that CIPP stuff that we can use on there. So there are some cost sharing that we can all do for everything. So that's what we got in front of you. There's also an invoice as well. There's the geotech invoice came in for that. So that's what's in front of you here. Other than that, any questions for me?
No, sorry, Kendra's not here.
When he's talking about the possible changes with the water coat, We got word from South Lincoln Rural Water that right now McGuire Iron's planning on doing the water recoat, sounds like in June, during one of the peak months. South Lincoln Rural Water is not able to service the city with water. So it sounds like we're going to have to bring in a drop tank to have water on hold during those 30-ish days that the tower is out of service. Lonnie spoke with, I don't remember the name of the guy that they contracted to price that out. I think Sarah's still waiting to get all that information back, so then she can bring that back to you guys. So that's kind of an update from that, what that's more about. I'm still hopeful that McGuire's could rearrange their schedule to do it off-peak season, either in like April, which is less likely, or like August, September. Then we could possibly do away with the drop tank, but I haven't heard from Sarah or McGuire if that's going to work or not.
They would probably be more amenable to doing it September rather than pushing it forward, but to push it back.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath, but
That'd be awesome if they could, because that would also alleviate the situation by the pool.
Because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a cluster. Because yeah, we'll be tearing up that same area for a 4th Street project, and then. But yeah, I can also talk with Sarah too and see if she hears anything, and then yeah, just kind of coordinate with you guys at the end of the day and see what cluster we get into at the end of the day.
See how much fun we can have in one summer.
I guess yeah, one update too is, like I said, we got Danner comments and everything back. They actually just had some minor comments for the front end documents. I'll send that back here this week. So theoretically, here probably in the next couple of weeks, we can probably get something out for advertisements and all that. With that being said, depending on how all that sits for the advertisements and everything, if it ends up being like the 2nd week of April, so are you guys amenable to possibly changing your council time or doing a special meeting depending on kind of when that hits?
Yeah, will you know that by the 16th?
By the 16th, I can double check here and.
Because if so, we could add it to the agenda for that, couldn't we?
yeah, if we end up having that meeting,
Yeah.
it's if anybody appeals their assessment.
I thought we had, well, no, they can't just come that night.
They have to
They have
send
to
in
be
the
on the-
application prior to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of
Yeah.
talk with the Danner here and then kind of get a
Yeah,
yay or nay and some
if you
things.
can just like the sooner the better,
Okay.
just so that we can get, if we have to do a quick phone call meeting to do that.
Okay.
that.
Yep, can do. Other than that, I think that's all for me, unless you guys have any other questions.
I know,
Okay.
yes,
Appreciate it, guys.
thank you. All right, so motion to approve the 4th Street Water Main Project Amendment.
I'll make a motion to approve the 4th Street Water Main Project Amendment.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Motion to approve, oh, you gotta just do it, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve paying banner invoice 47477 in the amount of $1,162 for work completed on the water tower recroat project through February 21st, 2026.
Second?
Thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Right, make a motion to approve paying banner invoice 47479 in the amount of $3,004 for work completed on the sanitary sewer improvements project through February 21st, 2026.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
I make a motion to approve paying banner invoice 47478 in the amount of $4,600 for work completed on the 4th Street Water Main project through February 21st, 2026.
Second.
Thank you.
Marvy.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, finance office time.
Thanks for coming, Paul.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Be in touch.
First up is the February warrants. motion to approve those.
Make a motion to approve February warrants.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Dave, what do you got for the 2026 financial report? Anything besides what's on our sheets?
Do you guys have a chance to take a look at it?
Yeah, I did.
Any questions? Nothing out of the ordinary. It's beginning of the year, there's not a whole lot there yet.
Alright. Alright.
Move to approve February 2026.
We don't need approval on that one. That's just a FYI.
Just heard from John Wade, he's not going to make it, so we can discuss number 11 next month if
Okay.
he's not gonna be able to make it tonight.
Okay. Do we need to strike it from the agenda?
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Just
just
need a
sent me,
motion
he
to-
just sent me a message, he got called out.
Just
Motion to strike number 11 from the agenda.
motion to strike number 11 from the agenda.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. So we're just gonna move that to the March meeting, or the April meeting, I mean?
Correct.
We are in March. All right, Nick, what you got for a fair board update?
I got new bleachers. I did some electrical work in one of the, I can't remember which building. Did some electrical work in one of the buildings, got some more electrical work lined up. They're discussing, as far as having a band again this year, they were looking at maybe doing a demolition derby, but that's kind of fallen through the cracks. Otherwise, for the most part, everything's pretty well about the same, nothing else too major. There's talk of putting up a new building, but that's still going through the Union County Commissioners on all that and his things. But that's about it otherwise.
Perfect. We'll be here before we know it.
Sure will.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right, number 13, pool. We just have the lifeguards to hire that we've gotten so far.
Make a motion to approve hiring Carter Rodriguez as first-year lifeguard at $12.24 per hour for 2026 pool season pending passing lifeguard certification.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Motion to approve hiring Tayton Broughton, Emma Moeller, Paxton Muller, Sydney Kaiser, Michaela Kegma as second-year lifeguards at $12.75 per hour effective immediately for the 2026 pool season.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Motion to approve hiring Jackson Meyer and Evan Hawk as
Hake.
I know, I always do that. As second-year lifeguard, WSI at $13.77 per hour for the 2026 pool season.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And motion to approve hiring Ava Christensen and Ava.
Pause a minute. Dave's got to think
Before
about
you
this one
get to
because
that,
it's got a blank.
They stopped in to talk to me. They both definitely want to come back again this year. They asked for increase above what was approved in the January meeting. I told them that that would be a discussion for you guys to have tonight. They are asking for $14.50 to $15 an hour to come back.
Is this,
$14.28 is what was approved for managers for this year.
is the name correct on this too?
No,
It's Jaylee.
It is, sorry.
I was
I
like,
was
You're
gonna
right.
say, I'm like, that's really weird, they're both named Ava, and I don't know
Yeah.
who Ava is.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I do know who
I didn't
Jaylee
notice
is.
it until right
Yeah.
now.
So,
It's 1428 right now, you said?
1428 is what was approved. Last year, they were the only two WSIs I had. If we would have had the season that we were closed, this would be the 4th year that they'd worked for us. I told them 1428 was what was approved. So, but I told them that you guys would discuss it and I would let them know.
What would this do to the budget?
I
22 cents if you
based
go
the
to
salary budget for
14.50.
26 based on what we had last year of 12 lifeguards, but it's about the same hours regardless, whether we
Yeah.
have 10 or 12. I mean, if we end up closing a few days here and there for weather or whatever, it's gonna make it tight, but
It's like, so do they work 40 hours a week?
no.
How many hours of average they work between the two of them?
Combined, probably 25, maybe 30 tops total that's combined.
Woo.
Did they act like they're not gonna come back as managers if we don't give them a raise?
I
I didn't get a feel one way or the other.
Yeah.
It was more of a, hey, let's ask.
Right.
I don't,
shoot our
like
shot
you
kind
said,
of thing.
it's their 4th year. I don't feel like I mean, personally, I feel like it's worth it to have people that know the pool, that know the system, that know, I don't think it's like audacious. And if they're only working that many hours between the two of them, I don't think it'll throw our budget, because that's 72 cents.
It's not gonna be a huge change. I mean, it'll tighten it a little bit, but I mean, let's face it, pool's gonna lose money regardless.
Are we talking?
And not that that's an excuse.
Right,
Are we talking 1450?
yeah.
Yeah.
I told them that's up to you guys. I told them I would present it to you and let you discuss it. I will tell you that we lost 2 lifeguards to Wakanda.
Because of pay or just
Yep.
pay?
Pay.
But I don't feel like, even if they were working 40 hours a week between the two of them, it's $28 a week additional on.
That's not,
I don't think that's out of this world, and I think the whole crew that we have I was there almost every day last year, and I don't feel like we have anybody that wasn't worth what they're asking.
Would they be subbing in if they needed to as lifeguards in also?
what's that?
Would they sub in as lifeguards also if need be?
Yeah, they still work as lifeguards. They just, basically, they're
They're in charge
they're
of
gonna
the
be in charge
schedule.
of the schedule along with myself and Christy.
And the food.
Ordering the concessions, working with us, keeping track of supplies,
Cash drawer
cash
stuff.
in and out, training the newer lifeguards on what to do, how to do, setting the swimming lessons schedule, helping manage those. They were the only WSIs we had last year.
So they did all of the
And did
swimming
all of the
lessons.
swimming lessons. The other lifeguards were able to help, but now we'll potentially have 4 WSIs, so we can hopefully expand swimming lessons a little bit. So,
I think 1450 is
Yeah.
a decent thing. I know that they're both valuable employees for the pool too. So,
So we want to approve hiring them at $14.50?
I would say
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, make a motion to approve hiring Jaylee Christensen and Ava Kingma as lifeguard WSI pool managers at $14.50 per hour, effective immediately for the 2026 pool season.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, Clubhouse Grill and Morningside Event Center.
Make a motion to approve hiring Susan Vandriel and Abby Mahoney as part-time bartender at $12.25 per hour, part-time server at $8.85 per hour, and part-time dishwasher at $12.25 per hour, effective immediately.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, my favorite part of the night. Some reminders for everybody. Hearing for the local equalization board will be held on Monday, March 16th at 6 p.m. right here. And nominating petitions for upcoming open alderman seats are available at the city office. Deadline to file nominating positions is Tuesday, March 24th by 5 p.m. at the city office. Open seats are Ward 1 for a 4-year term, Ward 2 for a 3-year term, Ward 2 for a 4-year term, and Ward 3 for a 3-year term. Next council meeting is Monday, April 6th, 2026 at 6 p.m. All the sixes, you should be here. Spring citywide cleanup is Friday, May 1st through Sunday, May 10th. And that'll be the same thing as last year.
Yep.
Same format.
Dumpster, yep, same format as last
Dumpsters.
year. The dumpsters will leave first thing Monday morning, the 11th. They'll be delivered first thing Friday, May 1st. They will be out at the Rebel site. We've got new bigger signs this year to kind of more clearly direct people where to go. But it worked a lot better having them out there last fall, so Lonnie has asked to try and keep it out there going forward, so.
I agree. And it was, I mean, it was nice that we didn't have the eyesore downtown.
Well, that
And like random people.
our cost went way down because we did not have a lot of out-of-town people dumping stuff that they're not supposed to be. So it was over $1,000 less last fall than it was last spring.
Yeah, and I guess the only other thing is if you're around at 11 o'clock on Friday, come down to the nursing home and. I don't think we need executive session tonight.
Carrie, did you want to talk to us?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, so then a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, meeting adjourned at 6:33 p.m.
I was gonna ask,